Okay.
Please provide one of the following. If you have your BC vehicle license plate number available, press 1 now.
It's going to ask for driver's license.
If you know your BC driver's license
Hold
number,
on.
press 2 now. Representative.
I couldn't press it. I had to say what it is.
Respectful to the staff members assisting you today. ICBC fosters a respectful
I'm going to ask this question here.
And staff will end a call.
By the way, I'm calling
Respectful language
because my last insurance payment didn't go through,
for your call.
and it's just because I can't access my bank account
Please
to
stay
put
on the
money
line,
in it,
and your call will be answered as quickly
and I
as
can't get an
possible.
answer from my bank
Also visit
when I
ICBC.com
sent a message to them about fraud, which is their fraud,
for selling a vehicle,
for not solving an
keeping a
issue
vehicle claims history online.
about resetting passwords requiring phone numbers for like more than a year now. So of course they'll want to charge me my bank. You know, bank fees for their own failures again, and the more I expose them, the more likely it's going to be like Scotiabank. They'll say, we don't want you as a customer anymore.
Be renewed online.
So it's pretty
To
sad.
learn more about this option,
So I just went at the library here on the ICBC website, okay, and there's 2 phone numbers when it relates to billing and, you know, the insurance payments and all that. The first one that I wrote down and I tried could be related to BC Revenue Services, you know, like a collection agency. I'm not sure. But when I called it, it says that number is no longer good. To get the new one, press this number and you'll be charged $3.89. Sure sounds like a collection agency that wants some sort of commission for just us calling back for other people's flaws. And I told you that when I was 19 years old, I worked for a collection agency, and I saw that more than half of the people I were calling were actually not at fault. It was the big guys I was representing that were, so it's pretty discouraging. By the way, I just posted a blog about democracy relating to credit. You might want to watch it if you think we're in a human proto-society. The second phone number, this one, is I had to wait to reach number 6 for other,
you have reached insurance.
even though this is specific, supposedly,
Cancel your insurance. You will need to contact
not to all the other things, but according to the ICBC website, it's specific to, again, insurance payments. Yet it's giving me all these choices. So I had to wait for 6 for this other, and then there's 7 choices, and I had to wait for 7, and then I press 1. And now it's been 5 minutes right now. I'm in on this call that I'm borrowing the phone from the library. Okay, so I know you guys think we're Homo sapiens and this is a developed country and we're so great and this fits the definition of civilization, but it most certainly does not. I'm trying to maintain my agreements, which I haven't broken with the bank, which I haven't broken with ICBC. It's just I can't, as a non-automaton, even when I try to prevent this from happening beforehand, I can't stop it because the majority, you, dysfunctional Homo communia, suffering from HSD at levels that no longer can be corrected, healed, this is my life, and this is me doing a vlog about it today. I don't know, I mean, I've been wanting to fill out the forms for this vehicle to have collector's plates so it'll be cheaper, but I've been hesitating because I don't want to commit insurance fraud in case I use this vehicle for workers' rule. But I think, maybe, all the expenses that ICBC places on me, like that I can't even count on them for insurance claims anymore, how it's getting worse. BC Ferries is getting worse. I worry about people on Vancouver Island not understanding the summer that's coming for them next year, where I predict maybe close to 30% of the island will be burning or, experiencing smoke that is, they shouldn't stay there, they should evacuate. And how will they do that? Will people be nice to people they don't know and use their boats to leave, or at least maybe not go to the mainland, but at least get to different parts of the ocean where they can breathe the air? Because you can't count on BC Ferries. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit more. I'll press pause, but after 10 minutes I'm hanging up, and it's me documenting I'm trying to solve this. I'm not sure if they'll consider my insurance expiring. I don't know, maybe they've tried a few times after that time with that same bank account, but I can't even transfer money from one account to the other because one vehicle is my not-for-profit society and the other is my personal vehicle. And again, this not-for-profit society in BC,
Did you
It's
know
never going to happen.
many brokers are able to assist
So
you over
many
the phone
red
if you
flags
need a new
that I pick up
policy
why it's
or
not.
need to renew or change your
The
current one.
evidence
Visit
and results are conclusive.
icbc.com/service.
But yet, I'm still alive, I'm still healthy.
Please
I
continue
still have
holding.
things to offer BC. I'm still stuck here while I try to look for other places
Be with you as soon
that
as
might allow my human right to be of service there. And I'm not even talking about another province, or I'm talking more another country. So it's been about 8 minutes. I'll wait 2 more minutes on pause here.
Your call is now being transferred to a
Okay, I
representative.
pressed 2 for continuing to hold, and now it says I'm being transferred? Because I couldn't press 1 to get a call back at the library. Oh, okay, I am
You're
being
on
transferred,
hold
or I'm
for
not?
insurance customer service. Did you know that
Okay.
personal policies can now be renewed online?
So it's been
Learn
almost
more
9
about this
minutes.
option.
I wanted to say that I predict that when I reach a bank that is mine again, because they're far away, there's none here, and I get the manager's email and I send them this video right here and say, here's proof you shouldn't charge me fees, I predict they will make it complicated for me. They will spend so much of my time, which this is already enough here, that they should owe me fees for my time. But I predict I may not get it, and I predict that even if I'm persistent in a respectful way, that it's possible, again, that they will say, well, we've had enough of you. You're not a good sheep, you're not a good domesticate. Supposedly I was being transferred, and now it's like 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So 10 minutes of my time for doing things that are easily predictable among your species, the Homo communia, the common people primate, domesticate, zombie automaton that walks around during the Anthropocene and does nothing other than speed it up, is quite disappointing. 10 minutes now.
You will need to